Nomawethu, a very good morning to you and welcome.
A very good morning to you, Elvis.
Can you describe to us what has been happening in court thus far?
Well, Elvis, I can tell you that it's been a very busy morning down here at the Western Cape High Court. As early as 5 a.m., journalists from both local and international media have been camped out here, having waited for 4 years for this trial to get underway here at the Western Cape High Court. I can tell you, as I stand here now, Elvis, everything has started here at the Western Cape High Court. I'm getting tweets from my colleagues who are inside of court, and I understand that Shrien Dewani's lawyer is actually reading a statement at this point in time. And we were getting stuff from international media about a male prostitute who was expected to be a witness as soon as this trial got underway here at the Western Cape High Court. And from the statement and from the tweets that are coming from my colleagues inside of court, I can confirm to you right now, Elvis, that Shrien Dewani in a statement has confirmed to being bisexual and that he has had several sexual encounters with several men, including the master, or a man who trades under the name of the master, who's also, we suspected that he might stand trial or be a witness in this trial. So a lot is happening, and my colleagues in there are tweeting underway, and basically Shrien Dewani explaining his trip to Cape Town, how things happened, how he met people like Zola Tongo, Zamadoda Kwade, and Xolile Mngeni. You understand, Elvis, that 3 Cape Town men are already serving lengthy jail sentences when it comes to the kidnapping and murder of Anni Dewani. Now, it's been a media frenzy down here, Elvis. Like I said, from early in the morning, both families have arrived. The Hindochas have arrived. The Dewanis have arrived. You'll remember that last night, the Hindochas, both Annie's father and her uncle, held a press briefing in Cape Town, just basically saying that it's been 4 years of torture, having to wait. And finally, all they want is to find out what happened to their daughter. How was she killed and why? And finally, this day has arrived. So it was a very sad presser that they held last night. And basically, and his father saying that he appreciated if the media do not request interviews during the trial. And I must tell you, Elvis, that his daughters have been very forthcoming when it comes to the media and interviews. All they've asked now is that when the trial, or once the trial gets underway, please don't ask us for interviews, which is very understandable, Elvis. This family has been unable to mourn the death of their daughter until or before they know everything. And finally, they're going to have to sit through that court or through those statements and listening to what that are coming forward and having to listen to how their daughter died. You'll remember that Anni Dewani's lifeless body was found in an abandoned minibus taxi in Khayelitsha, and she had a gunshot wound to her neck. So a lot is expected to come out of here, but the biggest one is that has come out so far, Elvis, is Shrien Dewani admitting to being bisexual and having slept with several men, including the master, who is expected to be a witness in this trial, Elvis.
Nomawethu, now when Shrien Dewani arrived this morning, what was his demeanor like when he arrived at court this morning?
Like I said to you, Elvis, a lot of people aren't allowed in court. I'm actually referring on tweets that are coming from my colleagues who are in court. We are only allowed 2 reporters inside of court. I understand from reading some of the stuff that I've been reading leading to today that about 22 reporters from local media have been allowed into court and about 17 from international media. But I understand that Shrien hasn't been giving much eye contact. He's been looking down for most of the time. It's actually his lawyer, Francois Van Zyl, who's reading the statement at this point, and he's got headphones on, and I'm presuming that's for translation, and he's looking down wearing a black suit and a tie. And all that I'm telling you right now, Elvis, are tweets and messages that I'm getting from inside of court, as we're only allowed 2 journalists inside, Elvis.
Now, what else can we expect from court today, Nomawethu?
Well, so far, Elvis, what I'm telling you now is what I have. And like I said, relying on tweets But at this point in time, before I crossed to you live, I understand that Francois Fanseo, who is the lawyer to Shrien Dewani, was still reading the statement, and the statement basically explaining why they came to Cape Town. Both him and Anni had not been to Cape Town, and it's like a very nice place. This is someone with a lot of money, it seems, Elvis, because a lot of the tweets that I'm getting are talking about they wanted to go on a helicopter ride, how much they spent on dinner, about 4K. It gave 1,000 rand to the taxi driver, which was Zola Tongo, who is one of the people that are already serving lengthy jail sentences here in Cape Town for being part of the kidnapping and murder of Anni Dewani. Elvis.
Nomawethu, thank you so much for that update. That was our reporter in Cape Town outside the court, Nomawethu Solwandle.